Tonight, by candlelight, we make yakitori. Yakitori, the dish that turns a single chicken into 5 small acts of devotion. Charcoal grilled, lacquered with tare, eaten standing at the alley counter. Yakitori belongs to the izakaya. Izakaya, the after-work alley bar of post-war Tokyo. A grill master, a fistful of skewers, and a single pot of tare that has been simmering, untouched, for decades. This is not weekday food in a hurry. This is the slow theater of every part of the bird. Servings 2. 45 minutes of preparation, 45 minutes of cooking. Total time 90 minutes. A whole chicken, 3.5 pounds. 2 naganegi, the thick white Japanese scallion. 4 fresh shiso leaves. Shiso. A 1/2 ounce of ginger. A 1/2 cup of mirin. A 1/4 cup of sake. A 1/2 cup of soy sauce. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. The bones of the tare. A whisper of Sansho pepper. Sansho. 2 raw egg yolks for dipping. And 2 pounds of binchotan. Binchotan. The white burning oak charcoal of Wakayama. Begin by butchering the bird. Cleanly, deliberately. Set the bones aside. Roast them slowly until they smell of toast and patience. Then simmer them in soy, mirin, sake, and brown sugar, reducing until the liquid turns syrupy and dark. This is your tare. The breast meat is not ground. It is hand pounded. The grain bruised, not broken, so the protein structure stays alive. Fold in grated ginger. Mince the shiso fine. Work the mixture by hand and shape it into oblong meatballs. These are your tsukune. Tsukune. Now the skewering. Cubes of thigh for momo. Thigh alternating with 1-inch sections of naganegi for negima. The skin, pleated, folded over itself again and again for kawa. The tailpiece slipped onto the bamboo for bonjiri. Ignite the binchotan. Watch the black turn ashen, then bone white. Then begin to breathe an even infrared heat. This is the heat that cannot be hurried. Lay the skewers across the grill. Turn them often. Listen for the small sigh of fat as it meets the coals. The kawa is the patient skewer. The skin must render slowly, fat dripping, edges crisping, until what was once flaccid becomes a small lacquered ribbon of pleasure. Do not rush this one. Standard charcoal is insufficient. Only binchotan gives the clean, high heat that crisps without burning. In the final 2 minutes, dip each skewer into the tare. The glaze catches. The lacquer deepens to mahogany. Plate the fan of skewers, a small mound of Sansho, a small bowl of raw egg yolk for the tsukune. Eat them while the charcoal is still warm. History and cultural origins. Yakitori, literally grilled bird. Its roots reach back to the late Edo period, over 2 centuries ago, when small grill stalls began appearing in the back alleys of old Tokyo. For a long time, chicken was the rare meat. Yakitori was peasant food and aristocratic curiosity at once. Then came the Meiji Restoration. Meiji, the 1860s. Japan opened its borders, and meat, long forbidden by Buddhist law, returned to the Japanese table. Chickens were no longer kept only for eggs. The yakitori-ya, the skewer shop, quietly multiplied. The dish we know today was reborn after the Second World War. In the alleys beneath the Yurakucho train tracks, under bare bulbs and rising smoke, grill masters built tiny stalls of 6 stools each, a pot of tare, a box of binchotan, nothing wasted. Every part of the bird had a name and a skewer. A traditional yakitori-ya keeps the same tare pot for years, sometimes for generations. The brush is never washed. The pot is only topped up, never started again. Each skewer leaves a little of itself behind in the tare. Each new skewer takes a little of every bird that came before. This is how a small shop becomes a small history. Yakitori is the rarest kind of recipe, one that has survived not by being precious, but by being practical. A single bird, 5 small skewers, 1 pot of tare older than the cook. It survives because nothing was wasted, and because what was offered whole. The full recipe is at recipyapp.com. Sleep softly until next time. And the table, at last, is set.